in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Some TV, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at Some TV and on YouTube at Some TV Live. Now the major headlines. The Mumuye Kingdom in Taraba State honors distinguished personalities with chieftaincy titles in a ground ceremony at Kwantis Palace in Zing. Commuters stranded as heavy rainfall washed away market shift route near collapsed Namenia Bridge on Jalingo-Wukari Highway. Calls for urgent government intervention. My name is Esther Oka Steven with the news in full. The Mumuye Kingdom in Taraba State honored distinguished individuals with prestigious chieftaincy titles in a ground ceremony at the Kwanti Palace in Zing. The Kwanti Zing Yoronko Mumuye Sambo Ibrahim Zorvoro II conferred titles on Brigadier General Jeremiah Aliu Faransa retired as Makama Zing, Barrister Amfani Bandawa as Dan Iya Zing, Ajia Aishat A. Brede as Zinaria Zing, Dr. Philista Irarima Musa as Yar Amanam Zing, Al-Aji Salim Ilyasu Goje as Dan Malikin Zing, Honorable Innocent Umar Jabayang as Kwanti Jaffa, and Professor Zika Sambo, who was elevated from Dan Lawan Zing to Waziri. The event, attended by dignitaries and community leaders, featured cultural performance and goodwill messages emphasizing the role of tradition and fostering development. Some TV correspondents files in the report.
Witnessed a historical event as the Panti Zing and the Yorokun of Mumuye, Alhaji Suleiman Sambo, conferred prestigious chieftaincy titles upon distinguished individuals in Taraba State. The ceremony, held at the Panti's Palace in Zing, was a celebration of leadership, service, and commitment to community. Among the honorees, Brigadier General Jeremiah Aliu Faransa, retired, was conferred with the title Makama Zing for his contribution to national security. Barrister Anfani Badawa received Dan Ian Zing in recognition for his dedication to justice, while Hajia Aishat Ebarde was named Zinarian Zing for her advocacy for environmental sustainability. Other recipients include Dr. Felista Irarma Musa, honored as Yer Amanan Zing for her contribution to education, and Alhaji Salim Ilyasu Goje was awarded Dam Malikin Zing for his role in economic development and philanthropy. Honorable Innocent Umar Jambaya received the title Panti Jaffa, while Professor Ejika Sambo was elevated from Dan Lawan Zing to Waziri for his academic and cultural contribution. The event drew dignitaries and community leaders with traditional performance and cultural display enriching the occasion. Among those who shared their thought was former Governor of Taraba State and Dambang Yaro, Reverend Joliti Nyame.
Kiran bai da babban wuri a cikin ya kamata wani suka biyu wani su sarakuna ya fi wannan mataki ne wani ya dauka domin dangantaka tsakanin su da mutanenmu. So idan akwai iri wanda ke kewan dangantaka ai ba za a yi fada ba.
Also among the well-wishers are Dr. Augustina Godwin, who is the Commissioner of Basic Education in Taraba State.
I'm Dr. Augustina Godwin, Commissioner of Education Taraba State, Commissioner of Basic and Secondary Education Taraba State. It's a very unique occasion, and I'm very happy for my friend Dr. Felista Irarma Musa, and also, you know, the traditional council or the traditional part of the community is very important for us in Taraba State. And so giving Dr. Felista this title when she's not a native of the local government, it shows that there is this great move by the traditional institution to create more unity, more communion, more synergy between different communities. You can see that a lot of people came from Southern Taraba for this occasion, so that makes me happy. I'm very happy that we are all making moves to unite with each other from different parts of the state. And this will definitely go a long way to enhance the community life and the unity among the Mumuye and the Southern Taraba.
The event reinforced the balance between tradition and progress in shaping the region's future. From Zing, Teresa Ibari.
Reports from Central Taraba State as it that commuters along the Jalingo-Wukari Federal Highways are calling for immediate government intervention after high rain destroyed the makeshift roads near the collapsed Namania Bridge, leaving them stranded. The temporary passage, which had been established to ease movement following the bridge collapse, was washed away by Tuesday downpour, serving access across the river Namnia. Some TV correspondents complete the report.
Jalingo-Wukari Federal Highway have called for an urgent government intervention after heavy rains washed away the makeshift route near the collapsed Namnai Bridge, leaving them stranded. The temporary passage, meant to ease movement following the bridge collapse, was destroyed by Tuesday's heavy downpour, cutting off access across the river Namnai. As a result, frustrated travelers and motorists were left without an alternative route, forcing commercial drivers to turn back to Jalingo. Recall that the Taraba State Governor, Dr. Abu Kifas, had earlier visited the site and assured road users that his administration was ready to take over the bridge construction. The state government, through the Ministry of Works, later awarded a contract worth over 19 billion naira to Krenberg Construction Company. However, before an official alternative route could be completed, the rain struck. Worsening the situation. Expressing their ordeals, a youth leader from the area, Ilyasu Namnai, revealed that in the absence of a proper crossing, local villagers have been carrying passengers on their backs to help them reach the other side. He added that this effort is to assist stranded travelers and not to make money. As at the time of filing this report, efforts to get response from the Taraba State Commissioner of Works, Mose Luka, were unsuccessful as his phone lines were unreachable and he was not available at his office when visited by our correspondent.
Suleiman Usman Nayaje reports that the Dan Baba Sutei Airport in Jalingo, Taraba State, has officially resumed flight operations, marking a pivotal movement for the state's infrastructure and development. The ceremony was highlighted by the arrival of an Overland Airways 125 aircraft, which made its historic landing at 1:25 p.m. The flight, which carried a total of 88 passengers, not only symbolized the arrival of air travel service in the state, but also usher in a new era of connectivity and opportunities for the people of Taraba State. The resumption of flights at the Dan Baba Sutei Airport is set to significantly improve the state's accessibilities, providing greater ease of travel for both local and visitors. The direct link to other regions is expected to stimulate economic growth, opening up new markets for local entrepreneurs, while also attracting tourists eager to explore Taraba's rich cultural heritage and stunning natural landscape. The development is part of ongoing efforts to enhance the state infrastructure with the goals of stimulating economic growth and ensuring that residents benefit from improved transportation options. Officials have expressed strong optimism regarding the reopening of the airport, emphasizing its potential to drive investment and regional development. The arrival of the Overland Airways 125, a reliable aircraft brand known for its comfort and efficiency, underscores the commitment to providing undependable air service. This marks an exciting new chapter for both business and leisure travelers, offering greater convenience and accessibilities. With its continued operation, the Dan Baba Sutei Airport is poised to become a crucial hub in the region, contributing to Taraba State's overall progress and prosperity. Still from the Taraba State, the Nigerian Women Lead Team, NWL, has made a significant contribution to education in Jalingo, noting 50 chairs and writing materials to Umbalia Community School to address the severe shortage of furniture. This gesture aimed to ease the challenges faced by students forced to sit on the floor or share limited sittings. While the donation marked progress, the organization stressed that many students continue to lack proper seating, calling on the government, corporate bodies, and individuals for urgent action. Additionally, NWL launched a teenage girl sex education and sanitary pad distribution program at Government Day Secondary School, Sabon Gari, to promote menstrual hygiene and ensure that no girl misses school due to menstruation. Some TV correspondents complete the report. Okay, moving on now. President Kashim Shettima has departed Abuja to Dakar, Senegal, to represent President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the country's 65th Independence Day celebration. According to a statement from Stanley Uwokoche, Senior Special Assistant to the President on Media and Communications, Office of the Vice President, Shettima's visit follows an invitation from Senegalese President Bassirou Diomaye Faye, underscoring the strong diplomatic ties between Nigeria and Senegal. The celebration, scheduled to take place at Palace de la Nation in Dakar, will feature ceremonies, parade, and cultural event marking Senegal's independence from France in 1960. Shettima is expected to return to Nigeria on Friday, just a day after President Tinubu departed for Paris on a short working visit. Going to Gombe now. Gombe State mark a vibrant and colorful Salah Durbar as the North leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, led by Reverend Yakubu Pam, joined Muslim faithfuls in the state to celebrate the festival. The Emir of Gombe led a grand procession through the city, while Governor Inuwa Yahaya praised the event for promoting peace and development. In an exclusive interview, Reverend Palm expressed his joy at the interfaith unity displayed during the celebration. Still from Gombe State, the Gombe State Governor Muhammadu Inuwa Yahaya has restated his commitment to unity and peaceful coexistence in the state. Hosting a Salah dinner for northern Christian leaders, the governor emphasized the need to tackle poverty, hunger, and insecurity through collective effort. Northern Christian Association of Nigerian Chairman, Reverend Yakubu Pam, commended the governor's inclusive leadership and urged youth to embrace peace. The Kano state government has announced plans to tap water from the Tiga Dam to provide a sustainable supply to Rano town, which has struggled with water shortages for decades. Governor Abba Yusuf made this known while receiving the Emir of Rano, Mohammed Isa Umar, at the government house in Kano during a traditional Salah homage. In a statement by his chief press secretary, Mustafa Mohammed, the governor reaffirmed the government's commitment to addressing the region's water crisis. He revealed that experts had been engaged to employ solutions despite the rocky terrain, including advanced surveying techniques to dictate underground water aquifers and the construction of boreholes in collaboration with the local government. Governor Yusuf commended the Emir for his dedication to the welfare of his people and assured him of the administration's ongoing efforts in key sectors like agriculture, healthcare, education, and environmental development. During the visit, the governor also condoled with the Emir over the killings of Kano indigents in Uromi, Edo State, praising his role in ensuring calm and justice for the victims' families. Bayelsa State Governor Senator Duye Diri has emphasized that while his administrations uphold citizens' right to hold rallies, stages 1 in support of FCT Minister Nyesom Wike aimed the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State would be ill-advised. Speaking at the 158th State Executive Council meeting in Yanagua, Diri addressed the planned rally organized by the South-South Zonal Secretary of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), George Tona. He reaffirmed his commitment to constitutional freedom, but stressed that the state's peace and security must not be compromised. Highlighting the close ties between Bayelsa and Rivers, Diri maintained that political activities should not disrupt the state's stabilities. He also insisted that due process must be followed for organizing such gathering, citing the scheduled visit of the First Lady at the invitation of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. Meanwhile, a separate pro-Diri rally set for the same date, time, and venue as the pro-Wike rally, has sparked controversy, with both sides claiming to have notified the police. As for the time of reporting, it remains unclear whether law enforcement would approve both events at the same location. Bayelsa State Governor Diediri has warned against holding a planned rally in support of Wike Nwesom, citing concern about maintaining peace and security in the state amidst ongoing political tensions in the Rivers State. Speaking at the State Executive Council meeting in Yanagua, Diri acknowledged citizens' constitutional right to assembly, but stressed that such gathering must follow due processes to prevent disruption. The planned rally, organized by PDP South-South Zonal Secretary George Turner, has sparked controversy. We take a short break. We'll be right back. Please don't go away.
Are you a businessman or woman? Do you need loan to grow your business? At Taraba Business Development Center, we offer both business and personal loan with flexible repayment plan. We are located in different parts of Taraba State. Jalingo branch, opposite Civil Service Commission, 183 Amarua Way, 090-3134-4333. Zing branch, Zenith Bank agent beside College of Education, Zing, 070-3125-2559. Are you a businessman?
Welcome back. Bandits launched a deadly attack on 5 communities in Bako's local government area in Plateau State, killing at least 10 people and leaving several others injured. The assault, which occurred on April 2, 2025, comes just 6 days after a similar attack in Rui, where another 10 people were killed. According to Famasong Fadang, chairman of the Boko's Cultural Development Council, the attackers initially struck Mongo but were repelled by security forces before moving to Darfur, Manguna, Houthi, and Tadei. Within a week, over 20 people have lost their lives to bandit attack in the area. While condemning the violence, the Plateau State Governor assured the residents of intensified security measures. Fudang also commended the military and security agencies for their swift response. Alhaji Dr. Aji Kolomi, a former senatorial coordinator in Yobe State 2023 general election, has resigned from the People's Democratic Party, PDP. In his resignation letter addressed to the PDP chairman of Ungubuwa Ward, Gudba local government area, Kolomi cited personal and political growth as well as the interests of his supporters as reasons for his departure. He expressed dissatisfaction with internal party challenges and misalignment with its direction, stating that these constraints hindered his ability to serve the people of Yobe effectively. While acknowledging his experience with the People's Democratic Party, he emphasized his commitment to integrity and vowed to continue working with the state's development. Kolomi assured his supporters that he is not rushing to join another party, but will take time to reflect on his political future. He called on them to remain steadfast as he explores the best way forward for the state. Governor Biodun Oyebanji has pledged to upgrade infrastructure at Ekiti State University, EKSU, at Do-Ekiti, with plans for new faculty buildings and a stable electricity supply through the State Independent Power Project, IPP. During a meeting with the EKSU Global Alumni Association newly inaugurated executive, Oyebanji also expressed his willingness to take up a voluntary teaching role at his alma mater. He emphasized the value of mentorship and direct student engagement, reinforcing his commitment to make EKSU a leading institution. The governor commended the Alumni Association of its dedication to the university's development and its role in fostering progress. In response, Alumni President Ambassador Sheyi Idowu expressed Oyebanji's educational policies and assured him of the association's support in advancing the university's digital transformation. The Abia State government has reiterated its warning to traditional rulers against harboring criminals in their communities, stating that they will be closely monitored. Commissioner for Information Oke Kanu issued a warning on Wednesday at Government House, Umuahia, while briefing journalists on the outcome of the weekly Executive Council meeting pressed over by Governor Alex Ute. He also urged town union leaders to remain vigilant and report any suspicious activities to security agencies. Kanu further confirmed the release of a kidnapped businessman from Oka East local government area, but refrained from disclosing specific details. He emphasized the government's commitment to identifying and addressing security threats, warning that any traditional ruler found harboring criminals would face consequences. Additionally, the commissioner reminded commercial vehicles operators to comply with the ongoing vehicle registration policy, noting that strict enforcement would soon begin. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has rejected the petition to recall Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, citing failure to meet constitutional requirements. In a statement on Thursday, INEC explained that the petition did not fully Section 69A of the 1999 Constitution, which mandates that a recall petition must be signed by more than half of the registered voters in the constituency. The electoral body revealed that while Kogi Central District has 4,074 registered voters, only 208 valid signatures were submitted, falling short of the required 237,000. INEC had previously dismissed an initial recall petition due to missing contact details, while were later provided by the petitioners. However, after reviewing the update submission, the Commission maintained that the petition remained inadequate and declared that no further action would be taken. The recall attempt followed Senator Natasha's suspension from the Senate for violating its rule, a move that prompted some constituents to seek her removal. Meanwhile, the senator who recently accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of sexual harassment, a claim he denied, received a warm welcome from supporters in Kogi, despite a government banned on policy gathering. Mrs. Priska Uku has assumed duty as the new controller of the Nigerian Correctional Service in Enugu State, succeeding Mr. Nicholas Obiako, who has been redeployed as the Siting Zonal Coordinator of NCOS Zone M Enugu. Addressing officers and personnel upon taking office, Uku emphasized discipline, hard work, and commitment to duty, urging staff to contribute to the command's success. She warned against absenteeism and called for diligence in upholding the mandate of the service. Obiako, in his farewell remark, encouraged officers to extend the same cooperation to his successor while highlighting the achievements recorded under the 3 years leadership. He stressed the importance of hard work, loyalty, and obedience, noting that such qualities would be rewarded through promotions and career achievements. The lawmaker representing Ile Oluji Oke Ibo Odigbo Federal Constituency in Ondo State, Festus Adeferinye, has called on the federal government to improve the welfare of health workers in a bid to address the growing Japa syndrome. Speaking at the launch of the General Hospital and Medical Screening Project in Oke Ibo, Adeferinye emphasized the urgent need to tackle the mass immigration of medical professionals, which has severely impacted Nigeria's healthcare system. Reports indicate that between 15,000 and 16,000 doctors have left Nigeria in the last 5 years, contributing to the shortage of skilled health workers. Adeferinye urged the federal government to prioritize the welfare of health care workers, stressing that the House of Representatives is committed to enhance the lives of Nigerians through effective governance. Terrorists allegedly led by the notorious bandit kingpin Bello Turji have killed at least 12 farmers in Lugu Town, Isa local government areas of Sokoto. The attack reportedly occurred as the bandits were returning from a Salah visit to a nearby community. Sources informed our correspondent that the victims were murdered by the bandits during the assault. Sokoto police officials declined to comment on the incident, stating that ongoing military operation in the area prevented them from addressing security concerns. The army, when contacted, referred Channels Television to the Theatre Command of Operation Fasan Yama, who has yet to respond. A lawmaker from Sabon Birni in the Sokoto State House of Assembly confirmed that local reports indicate the attack, though he stated that they were on signs that Bello Turji had visited the area for the Salah celebration. According to the lawmaker, a report suggesting Turji's intended visit to the eastern Guate was thwarted by the swift action of community members, which may have led to the bandits' violent retaliation against the farmers. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris has announced the promising potentials for oil exploration in the state following confirmation of its commercial viability. Speaking at the reception in Birni Kebbi in honor of Abubakar Shetima, the newly appointed managing director of the Rima River Basin Development Authority, Governor Idris highlighted Kebbi's rich mineral resources, including petroleum. He assured that his administration would leverage these resources to derive economic growth. The governor also reaffirmed his commitment to agricultural development, promising continued support to farmers through free fertilizer, farming inputs, and improved seeds. In his remark, Governor Idris expressed confidence in Shettima's ability to deliver, citing his extensive experience as a retired paramilitary officer and politician. Shettima in turn thanked the governor for his support and pledged his loyalty to the administration. Police in Delta State have arrested 2 suspects in connection with the alleged murder of Chigozie Udalo, a site supervisor. Udalo's body was discovered in a shallow grave near the construction site in Akwakwo Igbo community of Shimili North local government area. The investigation began last December when Udalo was reportedly missing by the building owners in his cousins, Isens Nalu. After 4 months of investigation, the police exhumed the remains of Udalo. According to Delta State Police Public Relations Officer Edefe Bright, the suspects were employed by Udalo but carried out the crime against him. While 2 suspects are now in custody, 2 others remain at large as authorities continue to search and investigation. That's all for this edition on News Hour from Som TV. Before we go, here is a recap of the major headlines. Taraba youths have distanced themselves from planned protests over the recent killing in Ado State, calling for peace and unity. The Mumuye Kingdom in Taraba State honors distinguished personalities with chieftaincy titles in a ground ceremony at Kwantis Palace in Zing. Commuters stranded as heavy rainfall washed away makeshift routes near Kolas Namnei Bridge on Jalingo-Wukari Highway call for urgent government intervention. That's the end of News Hour for now. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. I am Esther Oka Steven. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful weekend.